This one's kind of a pain in the ass. You never hit the frickin'... Even the second time. Ooh. Keep jumping, keep jumping, keep jumping. Come on, Squidward, let's go! Get that ball out of my face. Squidward pushing me back. We're live again, lads. A little bit of Fall Guys. Should have played more Madden. I should have played Madden on my own franchise. I could have showed you, Stevie. Maybe I'll do part 4 soon here. Stevie, in Mom's old room, there should be some kind of like blankets or sheets or towels for you to use as like pillow blanket. Should be there.
Juiced here. Roberto, would you like to take the main stage and tell us what the hell? Why do I have a vanilla?
Yeah, if I'm gonna go buy it.
Here, check it out, Stevie.
Yeah, well, it's true, man. That's
I
true.
think I'll find it for you. Hang on. Give me a moment.
Will the extra money from the sleep pouches result in lower ticket?
Remember this one where they didn't know where to go? The choo-choo train one?
Your own station's the every pitch, first down, sponsor, it's all about the money.
They're talking about the Meyer logo on the Tiger jersey. If it gives them wanted to sign some free agents, fuck. Problem with baseball is there really isn't any good free agents to sign, because if anybody's good, they just keep them. It's like Eduardo, they're trying to trade him. Just fucking hold on to him, man.
John is upset with Willie on the jersey.
Oh, here we go. This is where I was in the show here. It doesn't have the live chat replay. That's okay.
What?
They're gonna say get out of the water. They're talking about me.
Get out of the water.
If someone's
What?
if someone calls the station and they talk too long and they try to like, well, they just take over, like they're the caller and they just keep talking, they'll start playing the Jaws music. Dun, 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 and then you'll get out of the water. So Dog gave Gator a hard time about talking too long. You'll hear it here. So it's like I jumped on YouTube. My phone says already watching it on here. And I decided to get out of the water. A fucking shark jumped on the screen. It was badass. They're new to YouTube, my son said. Wow, I caught myself. Wow. If I somehow manage. $10, $11. Let's fucking go.
97.1. Welcome to the program. Gator, how are you? I'm alright. That wasn't very convincing.
That's. I'm dog. You're fucking Gator,
Yeah, he
dude.
did come in discombobulated and said sorry. And I didn't ask because it was kind of crunch time here, but what the hell happened? I just wonder what happened. Next thing I know, it's like 9:15, and I've been on the computer for
This is
half
the
an hour.
10 o'clock to 2 o'clock show.
It felt like the show prep that I was doing wasn't good enough or appropriate or what. I don't know. I was in some silence. Where am I? This doesn't have much to do with what we're doing. The show prep you were doing was inappropriate. It just wasn't really sports related. What am I? I can't remember what I was looking at. I was just looking at like regular news items from one of the break for the news, as opposed to just immediately going to sports. And you wasted your time. I kind of wasted some time there, yeah. And then I left the house late, and then I'm in my neighborhood, and everything's just about right. So I go to leave the house, and you know the routine: wallet, phone, keys, and water is the next thing thrown in the mix. So I made sure I had that, and I grabbed a Celsius out of the fridge, and I can't leave the house without saying goodbye to the dog. So I set the drinks back on the counter, went over to say goodbye to the dog. It'll be a good girl. It loves you. I'll be back. And then went back to the counter, got my stuff, got into the car. And
Nailed it.
I'm going through the neighborhood, and there's this giant truck in front of me in my neighborhood.
It's like his body language.
Looking to turn right eventually, although it didn't have a signal on, and I needed to go left, and I'm like, go. You're right there, go. There's no reason for you to be stopped right here. Go. It was a giant truck for those, like, the tree services, you know, doing all the chipping and stuff like that. Right. And finally it moves aside so I can get past it. Are you serious right now?
That's the Michigan football announcer.
I'm listening to all these people like.
And I start driving.
Now I see them.
I get on the
Really?
Telegraph eventually and
bad.
heading south, and I get ready to turn on the Telegraph.
What's going
And
on?
there's two cars in the far right lane where I'm gonna go.
Shit,
There's like three
don't
cars
do
in
that.
the middle lane that could also turn.
Get out of the
Don't
water!
do that,
It's
Sylvester.
a big truck, like a landscaping truck with all landscaping tools. I'm not avoiding that. I'm gonna go to the far right lane. But nobody has any sense of urgency. People they're just, I'll just wait for lights to turn green. I'm like, nobody has gone northbound on Telegraph in the last 20 seconds. Your cars all would have gone, and you haven't gone, and you're not going. And then eventually light turns green. In the middle lane, they start to go into turn right. And by the way, the show's over at 2, so... Just wondering if this story has anything. Nothing went my way. How's that? Every time I went to turn...
That's really right. Get out of the water!
They were out for a Sunday drive on a Friday morning. And then I turned over here by the radio station, and there was another giant truck that is sitting at this light that you can turn
King's
right on red.
out. Normally King's
And it didn't turn right on red. I can Rico will be here any second. Hey, we'll get the holiday started quickly. So, needless to say, I came in later.
That's not
So
King.
Right.
Oh, and by the
I don't
way,
know who that is.
And I left the Celsius on the countertop when I went to say goodbye to the dog. So I didn't realize that when I came in, I'm like, what the hell's my Celsius? It just arrived. It's just sitting on the
Did you get a replacement drink at least?
I did. Okay.
Alright, so the question we said we threw out there on Twitter.
I'm sorry.
It's
Get out of the water! There it is! You see it? You see it go?
I'm sorry.
I did that. Get out of the water.
What the hell's my Celsius? It just arrived. It's just sitting on the
Did you get a replacement drink at least?
I did. Okay.
Alright, so the question we said we threw out there on Twitter.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, man.
There's a shark. Yeah, I did that.
I'm ready
I'm ready
sorry.
to yell, get out of the water.
Yeah.
Get out of the water.
I'm sure you weren't the only one. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, people that live streaming all over the place, whether it's on the Odyssey app, AUDACY.
Shameless
If
plug.
you're live streaming the show on Twitch, twitch.tv, search for 97 The Ticket, or, as you now know, we are live streaming video on YouTube. You can search for 97 The Ticket. I'm sorry, Pete. I'm sorry. It's okay. I'm sure that Kitech and the bunch are all really upset with me.
Well, Kitech commented on Twitch.
Get his
I haven't
close
even
look
looked, I'm
at it.
sorry.
The Michigan left
Even though
turn
he's a
is not going on the
Sparty.
haters list.
Twitch.
No, actually, I love the Michigan one. I just don't love when people
YouTube.
Executing.
It's on YouTube.
No, I
They're also on Twitch.
all right, so the Twitter poll we had is about the Tigers, and they win last night. And the question we're asking:
Let's from
do
the
you feel the
end.
Tigers will be in the hunt in the American League Central right to the end? Is this team going to be in the hunt in the American League Central right to the end? Gator, there's data that supports that they will, and there's data that makes you believe that they won't.
Coke Zero.
I do feel as though the fringe fan might be getting, maybe not interested, but paying attention, interested adjacent, like they're almost there. But we
Interested
got sample
adjacent?
sizes now, right? We got sample sizes to make some
knee.
pretty, pretty, I think, accurate judgments of
What?
what a team is going to be.
WWE pay-per-view starts at 1 o'clock
We know
tomorrow.
that. They've made it to 2 games below 500,
WWE
which means they will
pay-per-view.
drop the next
You're
2
coming over
games.
Sunday, right? We're
That's
going
how this is
halves.
Get to 2 games
I know I'm
under.
off Monday
Lose
now,
all
but
3.
I still want to buy the
But you know what
pay-per-view.
they were
You go
talented
halves
with this team?
$25 a piece.
Is
You're off by
I think they
Yeah, but I don't want to
are
bootleg
starting
it,
to
dude.
believe that
the.
they're in a race, as they should. Now, as a professional athlete, Jansen said something to me years ago. which I
Stevie,
found
it's not
interesting.
fair that I
He
have to
said,
pay
"How many
50
seasons
when
did
I
you
watch it
actually
for
thought we
free,
really had a
man.
chance to win the Super Bowl?" And you know what his response was?
We'll buy our own drinks. I don't want to not have you
Every
here. I
single
love
year, he thought he
watching
had a
wrestling
chance
with
to
you,
win a Super
bro.
Bowl. He
I
played
just
on
want to
some
go
bad
have
Redskins
some.
teams.
Enjoy it with you, dude.
Lions for a year. Every season he thought we have a chance to win the Super Bowl.
Pay our
I love
hard-earned
these
money.
guys. I mean, if you're a Detroit Tiger, did you enter the season thinking you had a chance to win the World Series? And did you approach every game that way? I don't know that you really, truly believed it. But
Yes.
I'm guessing they approached every game that way. But to get to this point in the season, and only be 2 games out of first, think back to opening day and how we talked about this team. This has far exceeded our expectation.
It's definitely exceeding the expectations. I mean, the 2 games below 500, and they played 48 games. We thought through 40 games this is going to be a real struggle. I thought 15 and 25 through 40, you were hoping for 17 and 23, and here it is. They're actually 2 games below 500. I'm stunned at how things have gone so far this year.
No,
I'm also
get back
aware
here.
Of what the situation
Trying to help
is. We're
people.
in a bad division. Now they're able to compete.
The back
They
east
said
of
that-
the major leagues.
But it's not like they played a ton of games against their division yet. So this is what kind of gives me a little bit of hope is that they only played 10 games in the Central. They're 7-3. So they played roughly a fifth of their games against their own division at this point.
Yep. They did lose
That means
today,
they played
but
pretty good baseball throughout. I mean, outside of the East, they've been very competitive. 2-14 against the East is not very competitive. So as bad as the division is, they did well enough outside of it, with the exception of playing the American League. They killed it in interleague ball or playing the National League, and they're going to take care of games against their own division. If you do the eyeball test last night, which is what I was doing last night. Moving through the
me and
screen,
Steve would be
eyeball.
best friends for life.
I was looking
Love
at
you,
to
bro.
see just what do they
Love
feel
you,
like
bro.
watching it.
I,
Did it look
I
like the
wish you
Tigers
guys
were
had a
better
good friend like I got CBD here, pals.
Where's that?
Absolutely.
No!
I'm watching this game and I'm thinking, what happened to the
I'm
big
paralyzed.
You know, it's not that
I shouldn't
long ago
joke.
this team
Sorry.
had a handful of all-star players.
Smelling a young
Right,
corn.
and then so look at this trade. They trade Jake Peavy. Look at everything they got out of it, or whatever.
Caught
And
myself
another
again.
a young pitcher they traded, and they got a bunch of stuff for. And what do they have? Not much.
No.
It's not impressive at all what the White Sox are right now. So, we
White
just got done
Sox.
watching Kansas City. We know
Yeah, the
Kansas City
Tigers
isn't
are
terribly-
mad
they're not
about the
impressive.
result,
They're
too.
15 They're 21 games below 500. They're
That's
not
the Brown
impressive.
Sox.
We've seen Cleveland And Cleveland's okay, but not impressive. And the Tigers, by the way, are not impressive either. But the White
1,
Sox
2,
are.
3.
So,
1, 2, 3. Belly in right here. See how I figured it out.
Team of those four, and they haven't played. They haven't played the Twins, and they're not. That's the matchup that you want to see. But the Twins are not.
Twins don't want nothing.
They're 26 and 24.
They don't want none.
But
They don't want
they've
none.
done this. You know,
Tigers don't have good hitters, dude.
Tigers don't have good hitters.
Now, they're
They
10 and
don't
6. They
want
haven't played
none.
the Tigers yet.
Oh,
So,
Hello Kitty.
They've lost 6 games combined
Oh.
to Cleveland, Chicago, and Kansas City. And if you don't think those are good teams, then does that
I'm not
mean
exactly
back
sure.
down to
Why,
earth?
Steve? Why?
Minnesota and Detroit, I don't think is terribly significant.
Samoa's
And if
right.
they're only 2 games back now, and you keep talking about this
Right.
stretch
Ow.
that's coming up in
Forever end up
3
murdered.
weeks they played the Twins 7 times in 10 games.
that's actually
They
quite
don't want
large
none.
when you look at it, because you're not playing those teams.
No,
19
they don't
times,
want none.
within your division.
It's the
season like it
Southern
used to be.
Boys.
So that's the majority of the games you're going to play against the Twins this year are going to happen in that little period. We'll know an awful lot. And
Acknowledge me.
Right now,
Acknowledge me.
Hello.
All right, Tiger fans, 248-539-9797.
Did you not
Plus,
see that?
you've got the
The shirt.
Twitter poll out there. The Tigers going to be in the hunt, the American League Central, right to the end. That's at DougGator971. Go vote. We'll update the voting coming up in 5 minutes.
Damn it,
Gotta get some data here.
at Stevie D.
Data.
Damn it.
Hard data that might make you go, wow. It's about our Tigers again. Now coming up straight ahead. Got 97 to take a next stand in town for Memorial Day weekend. The big Twin Peaks.
Can you fast forward? Can you fast forward with this? Till it,
Can I?
you may please. Thank you.
Final location nearest you. Good. The Twin Peaks restaurant. .com. Also sign up for the Ink Club.
I don't want to make it now. I'm doing it this time. A little too slow.
I'm that.
Their stream stopped on YouTube. Hit clear. Went too far, Stevie.
600 preview later in the show. 248-539-9797. Yep, Tigers with another win last night over the White Sox. Still chilling up there in second
That was
place.
2 nights ago.
2 games under
Yeah.
500. They continue to ignore the no
This
loitering
is
sign.
Danielle's
But there
birthday.
they are. So the one thing about chasing Minnesota is slowly what they're starting to do. Like a week ago today, Tigers were a game,
Same
one game
guy.
ahead of the
Yeah,
Cleveland
10-2.
Guardians. Yep. And now the Gribe is 2.5 games behind. Like they're starting to at least.
You know what's
might
the
not
difference,
be
video?
gaining that much on Minnesota. Slowly
What?
distancing themselves maybe from the
What?
team in third place. I mean, 2.5
Oh,
games.
let it
is a ton,
play.
but you just
Okay,
keep,
cool.
keep
Cool.
playing at the pace that much ahead
What?
of Cleveland.
I had already left my house by
In the
now.
rear view mirror. But we said we update you on the Twitter poll.
You gotta give me a shot, bro. You gotta give me a shot. Watch
Tiger
out.
fans, you feel like they'll be in the hunt, the American League Central, right to the
Didn't
end.
hit. I couldn't hit you. I could not do it.
Well, we read many of the comments on the air, but as it stands right now,
Go on, 3-1.
43.4% say yes.
Don't do it.
56
Oh!
say no. Here's some.
Woo! Woo!
Jason, there's a reason they play 162. They might hang around until July 1st, but significant lack of
Might
depth.
hang around till
Might
July
hang around.
1st.
They will catch up. It's all
I'm
about
just trying to hang around till 1 o'clock on the
David
pay-per-view.
says tentatively, yes. If Carter
Wrestling, I can't wait.
back and Biggie and Scope have their playing time minimized, we can contend to the very end of the first division. That sounds snarky.
Where am I?
I'll take it.
You don't want no.
Nope, they don't want none. AJ Styles or Seth Rollins? Super pumped for that match. No spoilers.
It's
AJ
unfortunate
Styles and
because
Seth Rollins. Yes.
Yeah.
The opportunities
The
to play
world,
Minnesota, we all
the big gold belt.
Woo!
are not.
I don't like
What do you
them.
mean I don't want no spoilers? I'm gonna be at work.
last
I don't
game
want
to
no
play
fucking spoilers.
is August
I'm not giving you no
16th.
spoilers. I won't give you any spoilers.
Alright, alright. I don't want none. We don't want none.
Say
We're
less.
going to be in it with them. And
I'll make
We
you
want
wa-
to
I'll-
fucking
I'll-
be at work till 10 o'clock at night. Yeah.
Show up early
We don't
enough.
want none.
We'll eat some food.
All right, so I said I had some data here that's encouraging. Let's say we
We'll
talk
watch the
about
match
There's
with
nothing
you.
It does
encouraging.
more than just
Yeah, there is, man. There's
than just
2 games back, 3
lottery
games back
simulations.
now.
The website Tankathon
They can
has
do
some
it.
very useful tools.
Bah!
Like for instance,
They had no
The
business
toughest-
competing, really. But if they can make a
the
tournament,
teams ranked by remaining
Is it a
strength of
tournament?
schedule.
yes, the
As
playoffs.
the rest
See.
of the way, now again, we're like a third of the way through the season,
Actually, no. Well, yes.
and I think that's
Dude,
that's
one.
a sample
Dude,
size
one.
worth drawing some conclusions, or at least maybe we're
Tank!
pushing
Tank!
third.
Tank!
Yeah, we're close. And so the point is, I think this is kind of significant. Toughest strength
Hey.
of schedule. The toughest strength of schedule the rest of the way belongs to the Oakland A's, who have the teams are playing at a .519 winning percentage the rest of the way.
That's not good for Oakland being the worst team in baseball.
As far as the American League Central is concerned,
Run for
Kansas
it!
City has the toughest schedule the rest of the way.
Run!
Again, not good for a team that's one of the worst in baseball.
Of the teams in the American League Central, the teams that are playing at a .500 winning percentage the rest of the way.
Undertaker, you see him?
Is the 20th toughest schedule the rest of the way, 499. Minnesota, the 22nd toughest schedule the rest of the way,
Charlie.
492. The White Sox, the
Number
26th
one?
toughest schedule, 485.
Boo.
Moving down a little bit in all the majors, the 29th
Oh,
toughest schedule, the
majors.
next to basically the second easiest schedule belongs to Milwaukee at 483.
What
Easiest
Tigers?
schedule in Major League Baseball the rest of the way belongs to the Detroit Tigers,
What?
475. Now,
What?
the reason I gave you Milwaukee, 483 winning percentage of their opponents the rest of the way. Detroit at 475. There is no gap in baseball as big as that.
Wow.
Everybody else is within. That's 8/100ths of a winning percentage.
All
Everyone
the
else is within.
rules,
That's
gotta
the
factor
largest
'em in.
gap. It's almost as
Can the
if
Tigers
Detroit has
trade for a
far
bat?
and away the easiest remaining strength of schedule. It's gonna
Like,
change.
give the
That is
Anaheim-
All the new rules.
We've
You
talked
gotta
about,
factor that
can
shit
this
in.
team survive?
Give the Angels $1 billion for Shohei Ohtani and Mike Trout.
And they clearly have.
Absolutely not.
I don't look at the Tigers and see a contender. I see a little engine that could.
Yep.
And some guys that are scrapping and clawing and they're getting away with having some metrics of a terrible baseball team that can't hit home runs compared to everybody else.
You're
That's what
going
Scherzer
wrong
last couple
way,
days.
dude.
You know, Zach Short, who, you know, I can see him hitting 30 to 35 home runs the rest of the season.
Yeah.
No, I mean, Zach Short of Cuba do it a bomb last night, but, you know, they're, what is their, who's their leader? And 5? Is it 5?
I think it is 5 or 6. Riley Green, does he have 5?
Riley Green has 5, Nick Maton has 5, and Jake Rogers has 5.
I was listening to the radio when
40 home runs, 41 home runs so far. I mean, it's not,
Riley Green at his
Better
5th.
pace than last year.
There's nothing like listening to the radio.
By a lot.
Way back.
they're doing something
Gone.
to help them win, like the 7th in Major League Baseball in runs saved. And I will keep circling back. I think they might have something in Faella. Again, it's
We
early,
live in
but
Florida.
his
When I live in
secondary
Florida,
numbers
we're gonna
have
play
been
some
pretty
games
damn
online.
good. If he keeps
We'll play
the ball
some
in the park, he gave
Tigers,
up another home run last
Pistons,
night. He
Red
had a career
Wings.
high in strikeouts.
Yeah, and they pointed out last night, and I'm glad they did. The pitch he threw that went yard, was a really good pitch. Was inside.
Let's go to bed, bro.
Was
We go to
right in the
bed.
corner of the strike zone. The guy
Tired?
just turned
Why?
it, and
Because you're tired. You gotta work at 2 in 8
Fire struck
hours.
out 10 in 6 innings.
It's
No
okay,
walks
man.
again.
It's okay.
That's stunning to me. It's a really stunning development that he
You
hasn't
can keep hanging out as
walked
long as you
anybody
want
this
to.
point.
You need 6
There's
hours
only
of sleep.
one batter at this point, and to have the game like he did last night, where he had such a command of the strike zone. There's one thing to have control and throw strikes.
I'm just
It's
letting
another
you know
thing
it's
to
okay.
command where those strikes are going to be in the strike zone. He was painting the corner.
Unless you can blow
part of the
off
strike
work
zone as
tomorrow.
well. And doing it with, pinpoint accuracy with a 94-mile-an-hour fastball. It was fun to watch. I don't know how sustainable it is with him, if this just happens to be, hey, he matched matched up against a team that was a little too aggressive last night. I don't really care. It's one game. Take it and run. And we'll see where he is the rest of the season. But I kind of feel like you get only a few games like that a year out of a pitcher like Faeda. I hope he ends up being a plus pitcher on this team, but I feel right now that his staff is just a bunch of guys that certainly have the capability of doing that, but it's not something they would do consistently.
All right, 248-539-9797. Your phone calls or any more of your tweets coming in, ticket text as well. It's Carson Anderson, 97.1 The Ticket.
Carson Anderson, 97.1. Stevie D and Tony, 97.1 The Ticket.
The shark.
Get out of the water! Detroit River, man. Sharks. Fucking sharks, man.
So.
Whoa, whoa. Call it a bad romance. Fuck.
AJ Hinch following last night's game, 248-539-9797. Carson Anderson. Look, Tigers, 2 games out first, 2 games under 500, second place. Continue to hang out near the top of the division. And the question we've asked people on Twitter is, do you think this team is going to be battling the American League Central right to the end? Approaching 400 votes, 45% say yes, 55% say no.
Bro.
Get your phone calls. We go to Dan on 97.1 The Ticket. Hi, Dan.
Hey, Doug, how's it going?
Good, bud.
So, we are at 48 games so far in the season. Oh, sorry, Scott. I couldn't leave you up.
Sorry, Scott.
I'm an accountant, and that's my triple living. So I have this whole, deal that I work out.
You should account for the golf course then.
I know, exactly. My deep apologies. We're through 48 games, and the Tigers, Doug, you had mentioned it kind of briefly in your last wrap-up, what their performance has been against above 500 ball clubs, and the Tigers are 13 and 19.
Yeah.
And that's 32 games of most of the they play. And the Twins are 10 and 12. That easily could be 11 and 11, right? So they're flat, but it's less of a volume. And when I look at that performance against good baseball teams, relatively good baseball teams this year,
Yeah.
How has AJ Hinch gotten them? What have they learned? How are they going to continue to perform? For me, and to answer the question, the Tigers for me right now, exciting to watch. I do believe they're going to compete in this division between Cleveland, Minnesota, and Detroit. It's the divisions amongst 3 teams. They're not going to compete for the wild card, that's for sure. I think that runs through the AL East and other places. So they compete for this division, and that's their path.
Yeah, I mean, look, the thing is, the whole point of the beginning of this is to understand what they're up against, right? And what they're up against. Like, you look at the American League East, which they did the data going into last weekend. The American League East, their teams were playing.
They don't argue too much.
I don't even know what the
Outside
fuck
the
is
division, we're playing like a team that was on pace to win 108 games. All 5 teams. Those teams are scrambling to the top of Everest. We're over here trying to scramble to the top of Mount Holly.
Right.
And that's...
I think they're, 5 games back of the wild card?
Usually
Below 500.
Early afternoon, right?
It was...
10
It
to
has
2.
been for a while. I'll go back and see.
10 to
if anybody
2
has
show.
slipped up lately. Toronto's a game over.
Yeah.
So the
These
Tigers
guys are my
have to win
fave.
this division to make it to the postseason.
Yeah, they're not winning a wild card. They're not winning a wild card. And but it's... Hey, what do we have to
And
do?
at night?
We have to get to the top of Mount Holly.
10 a.m. to
And-
2 p.m.
And that's It's doable.
Well, who's the
but I think
fucking
it's
black guy?
At best, an average
Rico,
baseball team.
Rico Beard
You know
was
what?
ow.
They are
Him and
accomplishing
Mike.
something that we have begged for.
Mike's growing on
Whereas 2
me,
years
but they're
ago,
Spartan
they weren't
fans, and they talk
And
shit
they
about
are this year.
Michigan, and
Interesting.
they're harsh. They're
Here's
not
the other
nice.
interesting.
Which was the
Great,
Michigan
great.
The
announcer?
guy on the left, yeah,
He's the announcer?
yeah, him and the guy from 6
They are.
o'clock.
Here's an interesting stat about the Tigers. The run differential is the fifth worst in
Gator
baseball.
doesn't do anything except
At
host
minus
the
44,
show.
and yet they're just 2 games below 500, and they've given up 44 more runs than they've
He's a
scored.
Spartan fan.
Now, maybe that's all because at the beginning of the season they played the East, and they're good pounding. But it's
Stoney,
weird.
Mike
Maybe it's
Stone,
the statistical
he calls
anomaly. Yes.
Bloomfield Hills High School
We'll
games.
see how they play the rest of the way.
His
but
co-host
they've got
is
some
John
tough-
Jansen,
some tough series
former
coming up.
NFL player,
Texas leads their division. Atlanta
played
leads their
for
division, and Arizona is second to
Washington,
the Dodgers.
played for
Companies
the
back,
Lions
played that
one
for
year.
50 games. So they got some tough foes coming up.
248-539-9797. Scott's in Birmingham and on 97.1. What's up, Scott?
Hey guys, you literally just stole my thunder. I was looking last night.
You're on hold when you
You know,
call.
the Tigers have it's interesting because everybody minus the Twins in the AL Central has a minus run differential.
Yeah.
And everybody in the AL East has a positive run differential, which is
But
almost unheard of. Is this going to be like the NFC South, where like of the winning team, the team that wins the division has a losing record?
I don't think it'll be that. But
Maybe,
it'll be like
What?
that, and this is the worst division in baseball. I think we can probably all agree on that. Unless some teams really pick it up, but it just kind of feels that way. I mean, it really is strange. And see all these teams, I really do think
The
there isn't
Miami
much
Heat
that
of the
separates
fucking
the top
MLB.
4 teams in
Yeah.
the Central Division. There just isn't.
You wanna watch the
They're
games
all kind of
tomorrow
the same
night?
team.
And in fact, if you look
Wanna
at
watch
the
Boston
standings
versus Miami
for the
tomorrow
entire
night?
American League, we're the 5th worst team in the American League.
Wanna watch Rusty hungover
A's and then
tomorrow?
a mile, and then the Kansas City Royals, the White Sox,
Gotta work
the
to
Twins, or
Alright, no spoilers when you come over Sunday.
Oh,
You want to get a
fuck.
perspective of how bad the A's have been? Because if people aren't paying attention to the entire landscape of baseball, I totally get it. The A's, if you just look at the record and say 10 and 42, 32 games below 500 the first 52 games, that's awful. Their run differential, have you seen this?
No.
Care to take a gander what it is?
Wow.
Minus 44, and it's the 5th worst in baseball.
100 something.
What are you doing?
110.
Where?
Minus 100.
Minus
Bitch
184.
at these people.
Shit.
Minus 184? They've scored 183 runs. They've
Stevie,
been doubled up every game.
What?
you got the remote. If you
That's how bad the
change
Oakland
your
A's
phone.
are. Well, I just looked at
Making
it, you know,
weird
they scored
sounds,
runs.
I don't know what to think.
That is.
What is even
technically true.
going
But
on?
That's what we're saying, though. Also, put more
Let's
games.
see
Yeah,
this.
Mount Holly. Mount Holly.
Fucking
Mount Holly,
dummies.
man. We just gotta get to the top of
You
Mount
don't
Holly.
like these
The
guys.
base camp
I don't
first.
even know what they're talking about.
They're talking about Tigers. If you don't, okay, get out of the water.
No water.
Get out of the water.
Is there water?
In my car in the trunk, or in my fridge. If you hit the button for water, there's
Don't
cups.
care.
You asked for a water. I told you where you could find
No,
water.
I didn't. You said get out of
There's
the water.
Right,
I
so
said, is there water?
again, I told you where you could find water.
So I have to get out of that.
Don't get in trouble, Stevie. You may not be looking for trouble, but trouble searches. Trouble searches.
Let's figure this.
Keep it pushing, keep it pushing. Jump, jump, crisscross and make you jump, jump. Ooh, if I can get there quickly enough. Yeah, fuck it. Nailed it. Alright, let's play some kind of video. We gotta play some kind of video. Let's play good. Let's play a... Don't like that song. You know the song that... Yeah?
Now this is what they've been waiting for.
Looks like me on the drive with my finger on the trigger. Don't When I was 5, my favorite movie was The Grimace. Ain't got shit to do with this, but I just thought that I should mention. And a little intervention. My world is different, like Dwayne Wayne. Bitch, I want the same thing, and you know it, I'm a ride with my motherfucking homies. Don't worry about mine, I'ma grind till I get it. The sky is the limit, the sky is the limit. Pain in the coop and your bitch love it. Bitches for stomachs. What? My flow can part the sea. The main of a shark is eat. By any means, you need just sardines. I got my 40 cal tucked under my PLPs. What do you expect? I'm from Detroit, Michigan. It's been too many dollars. Mike Jones, Mr. Jones lyrics. Lil Wayne, that album we were just listening to, he did a whole remix of like everyone's bangers. Whoever had a banger that summer, Lil Wayne did a whole album. This is that song. Originally, this was his song. You can crash out anytime you want, Steve. But I'll rock with you until you do. You can see. Oh, Mike Jones. Oh. Mike Jones. They don't really want to see. So the streets wouldn't feel the shit that I'm spitting, the shit that's real. Now I'm like Mellow, I'm the king of the hill. I'm living that for real. 7 cars later, tell me how you feel. Put them on my Phantom Grill, smile.
Can I try?
Oh, yeah. Hang on, actually.
No, actually.
Pick up your controller. Here, turn here. Grab it, Stevie. Hold your PlayStation button. Hit left on your joystick. There you go. Hit power. Hit power. X. Go up. Nothing will show your boys some love. X. Cadillac and Benz. Press the PlayStation button. Had friends. Fuck friends. Even back then, all they did was PlayStation button.
Yeah.
Tap it. Just tap it. It's fine. Or a circle. A circle. Circle. Can you press circle again? X. Press X. X. Catch Mr. Jones. What level you want to do? Do you want to do,
What do you mean?
You can't play on your name on my PlayStation.
What the hell?
Well, yeah. You want to run one? I got you.
I don't know.
Yeah, you, if you had 2 PlayStations...
What do I want to play? Tell me.
You said you wanted to play. Give me a chance. Press X, bro. Just press X. Run one.
Give me a chance so that we were going to play together.
Madden, you said you were done. You said you were going to bed.
That's fine.
Well, you can't play this 2 players unless you have your own PlayStation here, bro. You know that. Just like Grand Theft Auto, man.
No, I don't know that.
You know that.
No, I don't.
Fall Guys has never been 2 players.
Okay.
You knew that. You
What?
used to bring your PS4 over, Stevie. Come on
You know
now.
what? 3 years ago?
Hadn't been that long.
Yeah, it
You're always too busy to bring it over. If you brought it over time, like, hey, I want to play PlayStation.
has. Yeah.
I want to play PlayStation. Let's play 2-player game. Yeah, man. We can play it online Madden. With 2 TVs. Me versus you. You say, fuck you and your slants. I'll show you how to run routes, bitch. Touchdown, Stevie D. Press X. Press X. No, you go. Try one. Anytime, Stevie. Send me a text. You know, get right back to you.
I wouldn't do that.
Three sweet. 2 sweet. 1 sweet.
Anybody else?
back. Yes, man. I wanna go back. Use your right. There you go. Can I get a damn it? You still got a chance. Damn it! Run it back. Oh, I wanted to do that song, man. Where's my post right now? Happy 40th birthday, love. For Hot Blonde Wife, right here. Look at me hitting the moves. Baby. He might. Nightmare. You gotta block, karate chop. Block, karate chop. Victor's valiant hail to the conquering heroes. I don't know the words. What is even happening here?
Oh. Randy Orton's coming back. Come on. Oh shit.
No, around.
Here, Randy Orton, dude.
In the middle.
This is the same one.
Because you gotta get good. Run them routes, Stevie. Run them routes. You gotta love it.
Excuse me.
You can press X to jump, by the way. X jumps. R2 grabs.
Excuse me.
That's pretty. I didn't play Madden. This game's not easy drunk, dude.
Okay, so why am I?
It's not easy drunk. It's hard. When's the last time you played this game, Steve? Give yourself a break, pal.
Fucking 2 years ago.
Give yourself a break. Don't be mad about not doing well. Have a little bit of fun, like just playing with the physics. It's, you know. You know how hard it is to win the whole game?
Oh, fuck yourself.
Okay, Stevie, that's too far.
Equals
Too far, Stevie, too far.
Talk about the game. I wasn't even talking to you.
All good, Stevie. All good. What we got next here? Should I put the sports talk radio back on? The Detroit Lions should terrify you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. We got a late night Detroit Lions upload for you guys. We all know they had a phenomenal season. They had phenomenal drafts. Keep in mind, they started last year 1-6. They finished 9-8. They almost made the playoffs. Their defense was bottom 5 in the entire league. Their offense was a top 5 in the entire league. So we saw free agency, we saw in the draft a heavy focus on the defensive side. You picked up C.J. Gardner-Johnson, you picked up Cameron Sutton, you got Jack Campbell in the draft, you also drafted Ryan Branch. I cannot believe still how
C.J. Gardner-Johnson, C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And there's another dude we got from San Fran.
Won't win 10 games next season. I see no reason why they won't win the NFC North. And they
I got the Lions
to
going
make a playoff push. If this defense
10-7 next year.
next season and their offense continues to improve or just replicates what they did last season, they will make a playoff run. And I just want to remind
I think they had a really tough schedule.
You had 4 offensive Pro Bowlers. All right. You had Jared Goff have a phenomenal season, 29 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 4,500 total yards, a completion percentage of 65.1. You had Amon-Ra St. Brown have a phenomenal season, over 1,000 yards receiving. And you bring in dynamic threats. All right. You brought in David Montgomery. You drafted Jahmyr Gibbs. You drafted Sam Laporta. You brought back Marvin Jones. This Lions offense next season, and by the way, there's sleepers on this offense. All right, James Williams. I know he's suspended for the first 6 games of next season. We barely saw him in his rookie year last year. When we did see him in his limited snaps, he blew us all away. Keep in mind, James Williams in his last season at Alabama, he had 79 catches, 1,600 total yards, and 15 touchdowns. The math equates to 20 yards per catch. In fact, in college in general, Jameson Williams averaged 29 yards per catch, 20 yards per catch. In 3 seasons, 19.6 to be specific. So Jameson Williams, I have a feeling the Detroit Lions through like 6 games will be 4-2. You get Jameson Williams back, and he just adds another element to this offense. Before we get any further into today's video, if you guys enjoyed it, be sure to hit that like button and that sub button for daily NFL content. Lions fans, you got
on.
You can just run right through. That's how I do it. Dexterity.
Sorry.
No worries, Stevie.
Stupid.
Stupid. The hammer's going that way. You can run underneath it. Run,
I
sprint.
don't want to hear how to play. I won't
Okay.
play. I played before.
Alright, Stevie, well, you did say you were tired of Madden. And then you
No, I
didn't.
didn't.
You did. You didn't like the radio sports guys? I don't know what more I can do to entertain you, buddy.
I'm asking for
I qualified. We qualified there.
asking for entertainment.
Well, you know, I like to be a good host.
Okay, and
That's it, Stevie.
okay.
Your friend, Oh, some nice positive things. Can I get a 3 sweet?
Sure, but didn't ask for entertainment.
I'm not. Oh, that's a pink song. I don't like pink. Super band.
Yeah. Was there entertainment?
What song is that?
We brought it up.
Teacher girl. I never said what I say, Stevie. You're my friend, man.
What's the entertainment?
You just sound like you want to go to bed. You're bored, or you're. You don't have to go to bed. You're just like, I don't want to buzz at work. Nice. Look at us all run. Looking clean, looking nice. Oh, our outfits just popped
Definitely
out.
confused.
Don't be confused, buddy. We had a great night. It was all
Yeah.
good, all love, all fun, all party.
Sorry.
No one's in any trouble. No one's like, oh shit, did I do something
Yeah,
wrong?
No one's in any trouble.
Maybe a little bit. Only
I don't know,
Tucker.
I'm confused. Right.
Don't be confused. Good night, Stevie.
Yeah.
We good people, bro. Nice party.
I'm sorry.
You didn't keep me up. I'm partying till like 8 o'clock today because wrestling pay-per-view's on. What up, Amar Muhammad? Can I call you Mo? I have a lot of friends named Amar, and I have a lot of friends named Mo.
Oh, Tucker, you ain't going out here.
He can leave with you. Clean it up, so he might want to cuddle with you.
Oh yeah, you're gonna clean up all the balloons down there?
Aren't they all picked up? We picked them all up.
No.
There's some balloons,
There's
but
balloons everywhere.
alright then, no, don't let them out. Let's try to sprint out quickly. Stevie, before you go. Put it down for your boy. Come on now. You left me hanging. I like to go this way. Later, Stevie. Watch over that curveball. Ah! Just slipped. I've had a few. Gotta stick with it. If you don't jump on it right, I'm kind of testing the physics of the game. I can't believe I still have an opportunity. 7 a.m. You're gonna play one more. Call me Amar. Okay, I got you. I'm gonna turn my headset on, and I can hear your comments. I don't have to read them. Shwaya? Are you Chaldean? Do you know what Chaldean means? Hey, I'm really cool, man. I'm really cool. I hope we can bullshit and like talk about anything, whatever. We can be cool as fuck and not agree on everything. You should have friends that you don't agree with on a lot of shit. It's like me and my boy Stevie. I outparted him though tonight. Yeah, type your name in the chat. Type your name in the chat. I'll add you right now. What do you want to run? Duos, solos? Duos, solos, squads. Candy Amar. That's an interesting name. I got it right. No matches found. I typed it right. Tony Stebbins, one word, same as my YouTube channel name. Want to see something cool? You can't see it. There it is. Did they get an invite yet? There we go. That's where I typed the same exact thing. Alright, I'm gonna invite you now. Amar Rodanace? What kind of name is this? Quite interesting. Rodanace. Oh no, we just go right to show, right? I gotta change show. Duos. Hey, good luck, man. Thanks for joining me. I just happened to have played. I was about to play some more Madden. Look at this fucking cat, though. This cat is cool as shit. I wanted to be just my name. I'm just my name. I'm Tony Stebbins. But Candy? I didn't understand the candy part. Okay, you can hear it now. I'm decent. I'm pretty decent. I've won games. Holy smokes, look at all those. You already finished. Well played, well played.
Kids will come in here under reasonable terms. Kids will come in here under reasonable terms. It's a different kind. I just don't understand this like slow moving, develop, we'll get there when we get there. Specifically from you. This team drafted a running back 12th overall. They're in a win now mentality in a wide open NFC. So you know what you do with a 31-year-old receiver? You add him to your football team. You do. You know, well, I don't know. Let's just take our time. That seems to take our time. Well, you see you're doing the straw man. No, you said you just develop your number 2. They're going to out of thin air. No, it's they drafted a guy number 12 who's going to be out 6 games. So my point is, if you sign DeAndre Hopkins to a long-term deal, you've basically now made J-Mo your number 3. That's a hell of an offense. No, it's not. That's a hell of an offense. No, you're telling me you're wasting your number 3 and a
He's not lying. He's not lying.
And use second-round pick on a tight end who, I'm sorry, his main weapon is catching the ball. I'm not saying that this is a problem. This sounds like first-world problems. We have too many good football players. You can't be valuing draft picks. It would make it even more luxurious than actual usage. You have to have target share. You can't have a guy justify the selection and then you only target him 50 times. That's not how this game works. Plus, you're comfortable taking 10% of the salary cap of this guy. I'm not. Well, I'm not going to pay my quarterback a king's ransom, and you are. So I don't have to worry about these problems. Paul Sarah joined us. Paul, how are you? Did you enjoy the game in Boston last night?
It was
Paul Sarah.
was not great.
What do you have there?
Well, no, just to Jim's point, and to your point a little bit, because I'm a little bit in between, which I know is not the greatest thing on radio, but because I do think he can add something, but at the same time, he's an upgrade to Marvin Jones, but does he really add that much more? Like, he isn't what he was 4 years ago. He's not being anyone over the top. So you're still playing your offense in like a 10-yard window with Goff passing the ball.
No, that's J-Mo's role. Take the lead. DeAndre to me, not that he's bad. It's that I don't want to be the team that pays him at age 32, 33, 30. And if J-Mo's any good, if Amon-Ra's that dude, if Laporte is good, Jameer Gibbs, I got plenty of weapons. I still would rather allocate this money to a Chase Young or a big defensive.
I don't know if we're gonna pass, but at least good job getting past the finish line, bro.
See if any of us are making any sense. Go to Mike in Oxford. Mikey, what's going on, buddy?
Good afternoon, guys. How are you guys doing today?
Great, Mike. What a day. What a day.
Hey, we qualified.
Get Jimmy on the afternoon drive tonight. Gee, I gotta go with like, why are we gonna bring in a guy that's like openly like he was calling on Monday night show last year saying that he didn't even like signing with the Cardinals that much and it was wrong. You know, the thing is the teams, they do not need an elite receiver like that. They're just teams built with that, you know, in the trenches. Dave Brown is a perfectly fine number 1 receiver. We have Williams. I think we have enough. You know, Raymond made some plays later in the year last year. I think they'll be fine. I don't think they need a receiver. I think they need to focus on getting a guy like your one-time receiver.
I want a crown on this show.
I'd rather have Frank Clark. What do you think about that?
I like Frank Clark because he's clutch in big moments and in the postseason. I believe he's number 2 all the time in postseason sacks. I'm with you. I brought up a guy who's a one-trick pony in a Yannick Ngakoue. He ain't gonna stop the run, but every third down and every year he's played in this league, he's got 8 sacks. Mike, I'm with you, and I'm happy to spend, and I'm with Jim in this. Jim and I both agree. There's more work to be done. D-Hop to me, let him go to Lamar. Let him go to Baltimore. Let him catch a bunch of empty passes. I don't think he's a winner.
And when he's questionable on the injury report, you might as well put Collins not playing. This guy gets hurt so often that I don't know if he's going to be a factor. As soon as he's unhappy, he's not rushing back out there to play. You know, he's definitely an egomaniac. You don't need that. You know, and I think that would rub off on the young guys. You know, you're talking about guys that haven't been in the league that much, and they're very impressive. Like J-Mo, J-Mo's a good example. It seems like your team's elementary, but to me, he would be a bad example with these younger guys. I don't know if that sounds stupid, but to me, it makes sense.
concerned about your receiver
Crushed it.
not panning out, not being mature enough. Draft someone who does play
Great in
football.
a position.
What's mean?
What if you're concerned beyond the 6 weeks, which I think you are?
No.
Yes.
I am concerned that this guy doesn't get it. The ability's the ability. Now, if they have this culture I think they're building, they're going to rein him in a little. They're going to get him to understand this is a job, this isn't a hobby. Jim, I'm not ready to give up on him. I'm just
I
saying.
didn't say cut him, but you've talked about on this show a possibility where he screws up again, he's cut entirely.
Well, that's, yeah, of
And
course.
and what's your contingency plan? Marvin Jones, and we had someone really say Khalif Raymond.
I'm not going Raymond. Reynolds, Marvin Jones, Laporta, Gibbs, Montgomery. That is a deep offense, and all 5 guys can catch it. And I've already told you I'm bringing in another.
You're forgetting Sam Laporta.
Very comfortable with that offense.
You're forgetting Brock Wright. You're forgetting
Maybe I'm
James
not saying it.
Mitchell.
Look, that's the beauty of it. People can call it and agree with you. I don't think you're stupid for Meg. I don't think you're wrong necessarily. I have a different way I want to do this. That's it. Go to Ryan, 97.1. Ryan, what's going on, brother? How are you?
Pretty good. How you guys doing?
Excellent.
So I bleed orange and purple. I've been a Clemson fan my whole life.
Really?
I used to. Yeah, here in Southwest Michigan, I got an aunt that was a professor there. So I went to a game. I went to a lot of games growing up. And
Tucker, I love you, buddy. I love you, buddy.
Hopkins was actually the number 2 coming out of college. He was not the number 1. So he did share the low. Sammy Watkins was actually the number 1. They had peak that year.
No, we didn't make it, dude.
So I wasn't expecting him that much out of him going into the NFL. But I think through hard work and everything, he proved himself as better than Sammy Watkins.
The point is, he's closer to the end than the beginning. For me, Jim might be
I
right.
agree he is. When you're 31, you don't have a 10-year career left. Does he have 3 more good years? You sign him to 2? You sign him to 2 and these deals aren't real and you can get out of it?
If he asks for 4, are both you and Ryan on board here?
I'm all aboard for Hopkins.
Okay. But you're admitting you love Clemson.
I got a cat on my lap.
I do love something, so that's a big deal.
Okay. I mean, Jim, go ahead. He comes in and goes, listen, I'll give you a little bit of a discount. 47.
How much is guaranteed?
50. Okay. I do that. Wow.
But the reason
now,
I
I say this because Paul ain't going to see it. Paul made a face.
My bad,
I saw you
dude.
make a face.
But it was the cat on my
He
lap.
made a real face.
that's over $12 million a year. Guaranteed. Man,
Can't do it.
he's not worth that. Listen, when you're committed to not paying a mediocre quarterback,
Circle X,
you
restart,
get a little
restart.
extra over here and a little extra over there. You're trying to win right now.
Lions fans, can I ask a question? Because Jim and I don't get to work together very often. Are you comfortable with this man slandering Jared Goff the way that he does? Why are you still so bent out of shape slandering this guy? What is it?
Because I have aspirations for my football team that I don't think he can match.
And when we're at Ford Field for a home playoff game and he's taking a knee and they
I would
beat
love it.
whoever they're playing, like what is it going to take for you to be done with the golf thing?
He needs to have a signature playoff game, not one where he just kind of throws 1 touchdown for 180 yards and they win. Because to do what you want to do here, which is not win a playoff game, but to win several, to do the unthinkable, he's going to have to go toe-to-toe with some of the game's best. In the postseason, which he's never done, including when he was on a great team.
Trent Dilfer, Brad Johnson, Eli Manning.
Do you realize the kind
Peyton Manning with bolts in his neck.
Do you realize the type of team you need to win with if
Yeah.
Trent Dilfer is your quarterback?
Yeah, it's the team they're building. They're building a monster. The Lions are building one of the best foundations in the league.
If Mike says it, it's true. It's
You
true.
have no margin for error if you're going to accept it. Good luck.
Okay. By the way, I'm not extending him today. Now, a year from now, we will know the fate. They're going to have to do something. People, I just wonder. It could be a sidebar conversation. 248-539-9797. Also, Jim, along with putting a body bag for Jared Goff, he will be burying in the mausoleum Miggy Cabrera at 3. No, I'm going to help you. I'm going to be lead right wheel like Tom Winescans. Well, Wisecans.
No, but it is a
I'll
real
be wheeling
conversation.
Miggy out. Don't worry.
You out of
But it is
here?
a real conversation. If this team's going to be serious,
This
Alright,
one,
I'm signing
I
off.
agree with you, but there's something else they need to do for me
Go
to
play some
follow
Madden.
along.
God blesses everyone.
97-1. Look, if there was a day built